Welcome to day 3 of our 21-day yoga challenge. Thank you for arriving on your mat today. Today as we begin in our simple seated pose, so find that pose now. I'm going to read to you a poem from a book called Yoga Poems, Lines to Unfold By. So find your simple seated pose, root the sit bones down into the earth, lengthen the side bodies. Take the shoulders up towards the ears and then drop the shoulders down as you place the backs of the hands on the tops of the knees and close the eyes. And as you close the eyes, soften the breath and open the heart. Lolasana, swinging earring. In the corner of the room, there is a ball of dust. In the corner of the mind, there's a ball of worry. In the corner of the body, there's a ball of pain. In the corner of the city, there's a ball of traffic. In the corner of the world, there's a ball of confusion. In the corner of the galaxy, there's a ball of light. In the corner of the ball of light, there's a ball of earth. In the ball of earth, there's a world, a city, a body, a mind, a room, a ball of dust. Multiplied by thousands, swinging back and forth, circle of nothingness. When I think I'm special, it's only because for a moment I can see this. Keeping the eyes closed, the face soft. Drawing your awareness into any thoughts that may be coming through your mind after that reading. Or perhaps as you approach your day or as you complete your day. Letting the thoughts float in and out of your mind. Noticing if your thoughts serve you today. If your thoughts are working against you or they're working for you. Any type of thought that you have, just embrace that thought and then let it go. Let it float away. As you bring your awareness, your total awareness, into this moment, to the sound of your breath. To the way that your body feels today. Reaching into every corner, every space in the body. Drawing wisdom and guidance from all the nooks and crannies in the body. Bring the palms of your hands together and keep your eyes closed, but take a moment to set an intention. An intention for your yoga practice today. For this time on your yoga mat. For this time with your mind and with your body. And now fluttering your eyes open to the room. And untie the legs, and today, start on our backs. So as you make your way down onto your back, create some space, move the soft parts of the sit bones away, and root the sacrum down into your mat. actively press that low back into the mat. So you press into the soles of the feet and press the low back into the mat. You feel the navel dive back towards the spine. And now draw the knees into the chest. Gently rock side to side. Building your awareness of the space around you and the space that you take up on your yoga mat. And now extend the soles of the feet out so that the knees and the hips are balanced upon one another. And interlace the fingers back behind the head. Lift the head up off of the floor. So you're in this little mini crunching position. Take the toes back towards the shins. And now we're going to slowly come into a bicycle crunch, extending one leg and then the other, opposite elbow to opposite knee. Moving just at this reasonable pace for you. Feeling the heat build in your core, in your power center. And now beginning to speed it up. Keep the feet active, the legs active, and keep moving. Your speeded up and my speeded up may be different, so speed it up at your pace. Finding the edge, so moving a little further out of your comfort zone. Continuing this way. Feeling the heat build in the body. Feeling the breath shorten perhaps. And now slow it down. And draw the knees into the chest. Take the forehead towards the knees. So you're rolling into a little ball. So hug those knees in, forehead in. Hugging so much so that the butt comes off the floor a little bit. And now settle back down. Release the feet down to the floor. Take the hands and place them underneath your butt. So the fingertips are pointing towards the feet. And now take the feet up towards the sky. Point the toes. And now reach the heels towards the sky. Point the toes down towards the nose. And back and forth. So make any adjustment that you need with the hands, making sure that the hands are underneath the bony part of the butt, the soft part of the butt's up off of the floor. And now we're going to reach the feet up towards the sky, reversing our crunch here. It's okay if you come into this swinging motion, maybe even you'll move your feet a little further back towards the back of the mat. Keep moving. We come to yoga for many different reasons, sometimes to strengthen our bodies, sometimes to begin to feel more deeply in our bodies, and then sometimes to connect the mind and the body, perhaps all of the above. And hug the knees in. Make sure the back of the head is on the mat, and now take some gentle circles with the feet. Circling in one direction and then the other. Closing the eyes, finding the breath again. Wiggling here a little bit on your yoga mat. Take the soles of the feet down towards the floor. Lift the hip points up towards the sky. Let the feet splay away from one another. And now come back. Take the toes up off of the floor. The heels are on the floor. And flow through. Come all the way up. Hip points up. Whole entire foot on the floor. And come on back. And now lift the butt. Place the hands back behind beneath the butt again. And extend the feet out away from you. Point the toes. Point the heels. Point the toes. Point the heels. And now we'll take some flutter kicks. You can lift the head up off of the floor if you wish. Or you can keep the head down on the floor. Breathing through, especially that point when you think, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't like how this feels. This hurts. This is too hard. Breathe through that, because that's where the goodness is. That's where the special nuggets of wisdom are. Good, just a couple more moments. Good, and hug the knees in. Release the hands from beneath the body. Lengthen the neck. Nice big breath. And drop the feet down towards the floor. Toes and heels hit the floor. Palms press down into the mat and lift the butt up off of the floor really high. Let the knees splay away from one another for a moment and then draw them back into center. So you find your root and come all the way back down. Take a full body stretch. Extend the feet out and the arms out. Reach. Feel all that space in the core body that you just warmed up. Good, bring the knees into the chest. Cross the ankles, grab the big toes or the knees, and swing the feet back behind you and roll forward into seated. So go ahead, untie your bodies here. We'll find table pose. From table pose, we're going to continue to activate and work on the core. So get yourself situated, get yourself in place here. Wrist, elbow, shoulder in line. Reach the left fingertips forward and the sole of the right foot back. So you're balancing here. Take the gaze down towards the floor. Of course, at any point you can look up at your screen to make sure that you're in alignment with the posture. And draw the elbow in towards the knee and extend. And back and forth. Keep going. Repeating the same movement. Extension and coming in. As you come in, you round the back up towards the sky. And back to center, immediately to the opposite side. And breathing. And two more. And back to center. Table pose. Tuck the toes, press back. Downward facing dog, that big time. Lengthen of the spine as the heels root down towards the floor. And breathe. Spread the shoulders across the back. Breathing into all the little nooks and crannies, all the corners of your body. Roll onto the tips of the toes, hip points down towards the floor, upward facing dog, gaze up towards the ceiling, and now drop the knees and press back into child's pose. Gently pawing the mat here with the fingertips. And now walking the fingertips a little further forward. Gaze moves towards the front of your mat also. And now tuck the chin and lift into cat pose. Resituate the knees so the knees are beneath the hips. And we'll take a cow pose. And back to table pose. So from here, you're going to take the hands a little further forward and extend the legs, finding a plank pose here, top of a push-up. And now take the left hand and tap the right shoulder. Now take the right hand and tap the left shoulder. And left to right, right to left, left to right, right to left. And now find stillness. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to add in more of a flow here. So take the right hand to your left shoulder, and now extend that right hand out away from you in this airplane pose, and now open up, pivot onto the sides of your feet. Gaze up towards the sky, modified plank pose, side plank. Good, and hands come back down to the floor. Tap with the left hand to the right shoulder. Extend that left arm out, and now take your pivot. and bring that hand back down to the floor. Let's do that one more time. Make sure you've got that yogic crunch happening. Right hand to left shoulder, airplane, side plank. Come all the way back down. Opposite side, left hand to right shoulder, airplane, side plank. Come on back down. Downward facing dog. Come to the tips of the toes in your down dog and then root the heels down towards the floor. Come to the tips of the toes and root back down. Dropping down to your knees. Coming into a seated pose at the very center of your mat. So from here, find your breath. Get resituated here. Take that pose that works for your body, the cross-legged posture. And now close the eyes. Drop the shoulders down the back. Breathing into all the little nooks and crannies again into your body. Finding those places where maybe 15 minutes ago you didn't feel anything. And now suddenly you feel this blood pulsing through your body. You feel the breath moving through the body more freely. Heat building, the heart rate now slowing down a little bit. And take the hands to cup the knees. So you're still sitting tall, shoulders down the back. Take a nice deep inhale. And as you do, lift your heart up towards the sky and lean the head back. And as you exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. As you inhale, dive under the wave, open the heart. And as you exhale, settle back down. Repeating this and allow it to be organic to you. It's one of the special things that we can cultivate in yoga is this willingness and this freedom to move naturally. And when we close the eyes, we can see more clearly, and we can also listen more efficiently to our bodies. And now begin to move these movements into spirals. So from that front and back movement, now changing it and moving the ribs into spirals here, including the shoulders and the elbows if you wish, and now spiraling in the opposite direction. Again, learning to listen to your body so that we can move more freely. So we can move in a way that is organic to us. And now coming back to center. Palms together at your heart. And flutter your eyes open if you haven't already done so. Take this moment to find a gaze point out into the room. Not on your screen, but out into the room. Shoulders move down the back. Press the palms together so that you can feel them moving. You can feel a vibration in the center of your palms. And now close the eyes. And create in this moment an I am statement to take with you into the rest of your day. Keep pressing the palms together. Keep sitting tall. And your I am statement can be, I am soft. I am powerful. I am ready. I am brave. I'm light. I am love. I am learning. Choose your statement. Soften your elbows down towards your body. Soften the palms of the hands, but continue to lightly press them together. You are. Now make your way all the way down onto your backs. As you find this reclined position, take a full body stretch. Extend your body completely here. And now draw the knees into the chest. Take the forehead towards the knees. And we'll extend one more time. Nice big extension. Activate the body and now soften the body completely on the mat. Press the feet into the mat and roll to one side, the right side, and press yourself up into seated pose. Thank you so much for practicing here, for coming to this page, coming to this place together in our 21-day challenge, and for finding your yoga mat today. Thank you. Namaste.